It started as an ordinary morning in Hong Kong. Then the ocean rose up like nothing anyone had ever seen. A tsunami of record-breaking size tore through the city in minutes, swallowing streets, climbing walls, filling entire buildings before people even understood what was happening. Millions ran. Most never made it. Only the ones who reached the highest floors in time survived. In just a couple of hours, Hong Kong lost almost its entire population. 5 years later, one woman is still living in the ruins of that world, and she still can't sleep through a full night. Her name is Asha. Every night the nightmares come back. Every morning, she swallows the fear, gets up and does what she has to do to survive one more day. Her home is a wrecked high-rise apartment, half collapsed, filled with garbage she has turned into cover. She spent 5 years scavenging the flooded world outside, and she's built an entire secret system inside these walls. Hidden compartments, false panels, a hole carved beneath the couch cushions. Every morning she climbs to the roof to check her most valuable resource, clean water, stashed away where no one else can find it. She drinks tea, turns on an old radio, and every time the same recorded message plays a government shelter. Somewhere out there, still standing, still stocked with supplies, she ignores it. She always ignores it. Instead, she puts on headphones and listens to music quietly, careful not to make a sound that could give her away. Her days follow a brutal routine. She wipes dew off surfaces with a towel and wrings it into her bottles. She measures every drop she has left, because it hasn't rained in a long time, and running dry out here means death. She eats instant noodles alone, remembering restaurants that don't exist anymore, meals shared with friends who are gone. Then she scans the horizon with binoculars. Only the tips of skyscrapers still break the surface of the water, and every so often, one more collapses into the sea. She checks on the handful of neighbors who are somehow still alive out there, and that's when she spots a box. Drifting in the flooded street below, she rushes to her scavenging station, a homemade harpoon rig built into a window frame, and fires. She hits the box, but something underwater grabs hold of it and yanks back hard, slamming her arm into the window frame. She doesn't let go. She fights the pull until whatever's down there finally releases the box, sending her stumbling backward. And the creature answers by throwing a wave up at her window out of pure spite. Inside the box, mostly garbage, but also a bottle of alcohol. On her way back upstairs, she pauses at a door at the end of the hallway. She stares at it for a long moment. Something about it clearly hurts her. Then she keeps moving. She cleans the wound from her harpoon fight with the alcohol she just found, and drinks down the rest to numb the pain. That evening, screaming echoes across the water. 2 boats full of armed scavengers are raiding the neighboring survivors. A man stands watching from a nearby rooftop, and for a second, Asha swears he's looking straight at her building. She ducks, she waits, and then the boats start heading her way. She moves fast. She hides every trace of herself, throws dirt across the floor to fake abandonment, covers her mattress, and disappears behind a false wall she built inside a closet. The scavengers storm in, tearing through the apartment, checking every corner, even the closet. They don't find her, but a gunshot rings out anyway. Some kid on the crew firing at a shadow that wasn't even there. Asha stays frozen behind the wall until they leave, then finally breaks down in silent relief, pulling herself back together with a memory of happier days. Back when she'd just gained a half-sister and taken her out for their first meal together. The next day brings another box, and inside it, a small victory, a jar of honey. The moment is ruined seconds later when a body drifts past in the water. Not long after, someone starts sneaking into her apartment. Small things go missing from her hidden stashes. She hears noises she can't explain. She sets a trap, leaving soap out in plain sight, and finally catches her intruder, a little girl. Asha grabs her, but the girl kicks free and bolts, taking Asha's makeshift lamp with her. She almost reaches the mysterious door at the end of the hallway before she hears Asha coming and vanishes again. That night, Asha dreams of shopping for her sister's birthday, and of telling her best friend she was finally ready to move out of her parents' house. In the morning, more food is missing. Asha follows a trail of empty wrappers and finds the girl curled up asleep with the stolen lamp. She doesn't have the heart to wake her. Instead, she starts cooking. When the girl wakes up, she goes hunting through the apartment again and finds an envelope hidden inside a fake outlet, old photographs of Asha and her sister. Asha catches her red-handed. The girl flees, and in the scramble to hide the photos again, Asha doesn't notice she's dropped one. She makes a second bowl of noodles and brings it to the girl, and it triggers another memory, the night of her sister's birthday, when their parents gave Asha's sister the family necklace, the one Asha always assumed would be hers as the eldest. It sparked a fight that ended with Asha storming out. In the present, she's wearing that very necklace now. The girl won't touch the food at first, but once Asha's gone, she eats every bite. She finds a mattress left for her too, though she doesn't use it that night. The next morning, she quietly returns everything she stole. At lunch, Asha makes noodles for two again and eats alone on the roof, until the girl joins her, copying her every move. The two of them end up laughing together, and for a moment, Asha feels something close to her old life again. That night, the girl finally accepts the mattress and sleeps beside Asha. She starts crying and tries to hide it. Asha tells her it's okay to be scared. The girl says she misses her family, that she thinks she'll find her mom soon because she's secretly building a boat. Her name, she says, is Hey Hey. After another night of nightmares, Asha brings Hey Hey up to the roof for the morning routine. Hey Hey fiddles with the door and peels off the tape Asha uses to keep it from locking. And when it slams shut, they're trapped outside. Asha panics until Hey Hey casually picks the lock open like it's nothing. Later, Asha realizes her necklace is gone. Before she can deal with it, the scavenger boats return, and the two of them go dead silent until the danger passes. While helping Hey Hey wash up, the girl asks if they can leave together. Asha refuses. This is her home. She says there's nothing left out there anyway. When she accuses Hey Hey of taking the necklace, the girl denies it and storms off, hurt. That night, Asha eats alone and notices water missing too, only to find Hey Hey used it to bathe. It pulls up another memory news of an incoming typhoon and a fight with her mother who wanted her to settle down and get married. The nightmares that night are worse than ever. Bodies floating endlessly in dark water. When she wakes up, for one disorienting second, she mistakes Hey Hey for her sister. The next day, Asha teaches Hey Hey how to manage the building's electricity, until Hey Hey asks about the door at the end of the hall again. Asha shuts the question down, claiming the smell inside is too awful to risk opening it. Another memory surfaces, the news reporting Singapore's total destruction by the floods. Her mother turning off the TV to announce a family meeting Asha couldn't bring herself to attend. One more fight. Asha telling her family they made her feel like a prisoner, then walking out. Back in the present, Hey Hey hears the shelter broadcast on the radio and begs Asha to go. Asha shuts it down immediately, insisting it's too dangerous outside. Hey Hey calls her bitter and angry and storms off. Asha follows and discovers Hey Hey quietly building a raft out of scrap, complete with a flare gun. Asha confiscates it and finally admits the truth she tried to leave once. What she found out there was so horrifying she turned around and never tried again. They make peace, and Asha remembers her sister chasing her out of the apartment after that final fight. Begging her not to go, Asha had promised they'd still see each other. The next morning, it finally rains. The two of them race to the roof to collect as much water as they can. While working, Hey Hey notices Asha's necklace had simply fallen off, the clasp broken, not stolen at all. Then Asha finds the dropped photo and breaks down under the weight of memory. Hey Hey holds her together, reminding her they still have each other. That night, Asha finds her necklace tucked under her pillow. Moved, she spends the next day building a real raft, working non-stop. Hey Hey is thrilled, and Asha finally remembers the whole truth of that final night, her sister chasing her down not to fight, but to return the necklace she'd left behind, right as the wave hit the street behind her. Back in the present, Asha gives the necklace to Hey Hey. They start loading the raft, ready to finally leave. But Hey Hey's headphones slip loose while she's listening to the radio, and the sound blasts through the apartment. Before Asha can shut it off, scavenger voices echo outside. The two of them scramble to erase every trace of themselves, and Asha shoves Hey Hey into the hidden crawlspace behind the closet. There's no room for both of them, so Asha hides instead in the room at the end of the hall, the one she's avoided for 5 years. It's her old family's apartment. The scavengers tear through everything this time, wrecking the raft they worked so hard to build. One of them stumbles into the room where Asha is hiding, gags at the smell, and pulls back an old sheet to find her parents' remains. He throws up at the same moment. Asha relives the tsunami itself, the wave crushing everything in its path, people trampling each other to survive, Asha pulling her sister into a stairwell as the crowd surged in behind them. Outside, the scavengers find the family photos and, moments later, the hidden crawl space. They drag Hey Hey out from her hiding spot. Asha's memory finally completes itself on those stairs. Her sister tripped and fell behind, swallowed by the crowd, and Asha kept climbing without realizing she'd lost her until she reached the roof alone. Hey Hey cries out Asha's location in fear, and the scavengers find her too, knocking her unconscious. She wakes up bound, and one of the men tries to assault her before the leader calls him off. Hey Hey and all their supplies are hauled onto the scavenger's boat, and then Asha is dragged out as well. Looking at Hey Hey, she sees her sister all over again, and she knows she cannot lose this girl the same way. She fights back, gets shoved into the water, and finds a broken CD floating nearby, using it as a blade against her captor. He tries to drown her, but she manages to pull a flare gun and shoots him dead. The rest of the crew comes running at the noise, but can't find her. As they split up to search, one massive scavenger comes hunting and walks straight into her trap, tripping on a rope she rigged, and she finishes him off with a guitar. She takes his knife, lures another scavenger with the radio, and stabs him from behind. It's not enough to stop him, and he throws her down, choking her until she finds the knife again and finishes it. A female scavenger investigates next, and Asha ambushes her with oil and fire, trapping her in a room to burn. The leader comes running toward the screams, and Asha jumps him on the stairs. It turns violent fast. He beats her down and starts choking her, until she grabs a light tube in the dark and beats him to death with it. The last scavenger, a boy, finds her with his flashlight and opens fire. Asha bolts for the roof. He follows, and she slams the door shut behind him, trapping him outside. The tape that used to jam it is long gone. He begs, and for a second, she almost pities him, until he starts shooting through the door and she walks away. One scavenger remains, guarding Hey Hey on the boat. Asha tries her harpoon on him from a window, but misses, losing the weapon in the water. When he goes to investigate the noise, Hey Hey shoves him overboard, but he grabs her on the way down and pulls her in too. Asha dives in after them without hesitation. The man surfaces first, only to be dragged under by the same creature that's been haunting the water this whole time. After a horrifying pause, Asha and Hey Hey surface together, both alive. They swim to the boat, take everything the scavengers stole, and finally set out across the water they've spent 5 years terrified of, carrying enough supplies to reach the shelter at last.